Ortega. And now, fans, please rise if you're able, and please remove your hats here to honor Canada with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Please welcome the host of Welland Can You Hear Me podcast, Matthew Terry, and his son, Isaac.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Once again, Matthew and Isaac Terry. And now, fans, please direct your attention to the mound for tonight's ceremonial first pitches. Please welcome, you know him well, from right here in Welland, Giant FM Country 89, the one, the only, Matt Latour and Isaiah Galloway. The pitch is yours, Matt and Isaiah. Matt Latour with a strike. Isaiah Galloway now. Not too bad at all. Let's hear it from Matt Latour and Isaiah Galloway. And now down to the field with today's play ball kid.
Thank you, Rod. I'm here with Lincoln to get this party started on three. 1, 2, 3.
Let's play ball!
Here we go!
Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside Welland Stadium. Alec Murray with you here on a thirsty Thursday inside the pond. There's a look at tonight's starter, Teodoro Ortega, back on the bump. Let's take a look at the numbers for Ortega on the season. In 40-plus innings pitched, a 4-2 record. The ERA a tad high for him at 3.95. 48 strikeouts. Those numbers still there as we get into tonight's defensive starting lineup for the Welland Jackfish. Taike Abe in left field, Gio Morello in center, and Justin Gideon will round out the outfield. James Smybert over at third base, Brendan Luther at short, up the middle with Jonah Weisner. Ethan Mann gets the start at first. Of course, Ortega the starter. Robbie Mullen will do the catching. Grayson Barrett tonight slides into that DH spot as we get into the Barrie Baycats starting offensive lineup for tonight. Left fielder Noel McGarry-Doyle will lead things off. Brandon Hernandez will bat second, followed by MVP candidate Kenise Ejo. Heck of a season he's having for the Baycats. Ryan Rio in the DH spot. He'll clean up. Nolan Macabroda and Francisco Hernandez follow at 5 and 6. The bottom third, Noah Hull, Clayton Keys, and Kristen Pale-Genosar round out the offensive 9 for Barrie. And we are underway here. First pitch is high from Ortega. 7:04 first pitch. As these two teams go head-to-head once again, Garces, Ortega, Baycats, Jackfish. 2-0. Baycats have had the Welland Jackfish number this season. They're perfect against Welland. All the games have been close. And Ortega started out Noel McGarry-Doyle 3-0 here. The 3-0 on the way. Inside for ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to start the ball game to Noel McGarry-Doyle. Let's take a look at the standings coming into tonight's game. Tough stretch for the Welland Jackfish. Had London last weekend. Dropped a tight one to the majors. Look at the top 3. Look at the top 4. Heck, throw Guelph in there as well. Look at the top 5. All 20-plus wins. Barrie sitting in 4th at 20 and 13. They've lost 2 straight coming into tonight. Welland 24 and 11 coming in to tonight. So a big win on the table here at the Pond. London sitting in first place. Welland will travel there tomorrow night to face the majors before heading on the road this Saturday to face Guelph. So how about that stretch for the Jackfish? London, Barrie, London, Guelph. The 0-1. Going is McGarry-Doyle. Throw down is offline. McGarry-Doyle gets that foot in on, and he's in a scoring position. Wasting no time at all trying to make that leadoff walk hurt. As Ortega's going to have to deal with a man in scoring position right away here tonight. Long look from Ortega. A 1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled off at 89 from Ortega. Brandon Hernandez, now to 2-strike count. Ortega's 1-2 on the way home. Hernandez right back up the middle, base hit. That'll cash McGarry-Doyle. 2 batters in. It's 1-0 Baycats. And we mentioned Ortega just hasn't had the same put-away stuff this year as he had in previous. And there again in a 2-strike count cannot put away Hernandez. And Barrie is all over it. 1-0 here. A pair in, and now that brings in Kenise Ejo. So Barrie off to a fast start here tonight at the Pond. Big wave and a miss from Ejo. Heck of a season Kenise Ejo has put together for Barrie. The quarterback of this offense for the Baycats. After taking a year off, now back with Barrie. The 0-1. Breaking ball stays inside. Hernandez always a threat to steal. Still at first base. Ejo swing and a miss, 1-2. And we'll see if Ortega can find a put-away pitch here to sit down Canisijo. Ryan Rio, the DH here tonight, lingering on deck. Ortega, long look. He'll come set of the 1-2. Right back up the middle. Tough hop for Wisner. Flip to Luther for one. Back to first. In time. Double play. So they turn a pair. Huge ground ball for Tio Ortega. And just like that, there's two away. Hot shot off the bat of Canisijo. Jonah Wisner in the right spot to make that turn. Brendan Luther does the rest, and that'll bring in Ryan Rio with a pair gone. Four, 6-3. Goes the twin bill. As the first pitch to Rio is fouled off. The 0-1 on the way. Breaking ball, Rio in the air to deep center field. Gio Morello running back at the wall, looking up, and it's gone! Ryan Rio strikes again at Welland Stadium. A solo shot, and Rio has made it 2-0 Baycats here in the first. He loves hitting at this ballpark. This time he goes to the deepest part of it. And Rio has Barrie up 2. 4 batters in. Inside for ball 1 from Ortega. 15 pitches, 7 balls, 8 strikes for Ortega, but the strikes have been hit hard. The 1-0, 2-0. Ortega finds the zone there with a called strike. Next offering is chop foul down the first base side. So Ortega's got it back to 2-2 here. Look at how big that double play is now with Rio leaving the yard. Only a solo shot. The 2-2 pitch. Just a piece for Macabrota. Ortega will try again. Another 2-2. Macabrota sends one the opposite way. That'll hang up for Abe, who makes the catch. 2 runs cross the plate before Frank Garces has to throw a pitch as the Baycats up 2 through half an inning here at Welland Stadium as we head to the bottom of the first.
Take it away.
She's making her way over here. I'm waiting for her. Oh, there she is. Hi, Stella. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. I'm here in section 101 with Stella. It's her very first time here at the pond, which means she wants to become one of you, whether she likes it or not. Now, there's only one way to do that. What is that, Fanatics? Sorry, she couldn't hear you. What does she have to do? And here comes the one and only Fishman Fred himself with an ice-cold Northern Pike. Time to pucker. Yeah, oh yeah. Kiss it. Yes. Now she's a complete psycho just like us, and she's also going to walk home with an ice cold pond on water. Lager one more time for Stella, the newest psycho at the pond.
Fans have his free French fry sound at Welland Jackfish pitchers strike out 5 or more opposing batters during any home game this season. Each fan here at the ballpark can redeem their game tickets for a free medium fry with any purchase at Welland McDonald's locations, Niagara Street and Lincoln Street, and $10 for every strikeout this season will be donated to the Ronald McDonald House. Fans, please keep in mind this park is a non-smoking facility. Smoking and vaping are not allowed anywhere within the confines of Welland Stadium in accordance with provincial and municipal regulations. Anyone caught smoking inside will be subject to fines and removal from the facility.
A look at tonight's starting pitcher for the Barrie Baycats. Welland Jackfish know him well. Frank Garces gets the nod tonight for Barrie on the road. 50-plus innings for him. Also, uncharacteristically, a 3.86 ERA, but a 5-2 record, and the strikeout numbers, of course, always there with the veteran Garces. So Welland Jackfish have to deal with yet another left-handed pitcher this season. Garces, a 2-0 lead before he steps on the mound to throw a pitch. As Daike Abe will lead things off. Let's take a look at the Welland Jackfish offensive lineup here tonight. Abe will lead it off, followed by Jonah Weisner, Ethan Mann, James Smyber will do cleanup duty here tonight. Justin Gideon, Robbie Mullen, Grayson Barrett will DH and bat 7th, followed by Brendan Luther and Gio Morello out of the 9-hole. Garces, his first pitch of the night is a called strike to Daike Abe. Abe is going to shoot one right back up the middle, base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard for the Jackfish. Waste no time, Garces threw it over the heart of the plate. And Abe smacks it right back up the middle.
Second baseman number 4, Jonah Weisner.
And that'll now bring in Jonah Weisner with a man on and nobody away. First pitch from Garces is a called strike to Jonah Weisner. Ethan Mann on deck for the Fish. Garces will come set. The 0-1. Well away. 1-1 the count. Daike Abe leading the league in stolen bases, bouncing around at first base. Again, still vying for that franchise record as he continues to get ever so close to it. And a pickoff attempt from Garces to check on him. Not close as Abe will slide back in. We're going to go back to that outside part of the plate. The 1-1. It's well off. 2-1. Trying to see how far they can get here tonight on that outside corner. Ben Mercier calling the balls and strikes tonight. Here comes a 2-1 from Garces. Taken off as Abe. Throw down is not in time. Daike Abe's got another one. And he's into scoring position. Jonah Weisner now in a 3-1 count as he was able to hold up on the swing. Garces, the 3-1. Fouled off, and it's a full count. Went to the breaking ball, Garces did, and Weisner just under it. Now a big pitch coming up early here for the Barrie starter. A 3-2. Off the plate, it's ball 4, so a base hit and a walk to start here in the bottom of the first for the Welland Jackfish. And Garces is in trouble here in the first.
Third, first baseman number 15, Ethan Mann.
So here's Ethan Mann, and as he steps to the plate, let's take a look at Ethan Mann's numbers on this season, because just like Canisijo, this guy right up in the MVP conversation. 11 bombs, 56 RBIs, 14 bags on the season as well, hitting well over 350. And Ethan Mann sends one high into the air into right field. That'll stay in the ballpark. It dropped! That's a fair ball all the way to the warning track. That'll score Abe. Into second is Ethan Mann. It's a RBI double for Mann. As Clayton Keys, battling the sun out in right field, could not come down with the baseball, and it's a 2-1 ball game on a mishap in right field by the Barrie right fielder Clayton Keys. Again, falling down, the ball just hit him in the glove. He could not haul it in. Runners had to wait up, but as soon as that ball came down, Abe was going to score easily. And we'll see. That should be an error on Keys. E9 it'll go down as. And that's a huge break for the Jackfish. Now 2 in scoring position and still nobody gone. Smybert on the ground. The infield was in. Hall boots it. Throws to first in time to get Smybert at first.
Batting fifth, right
well, this is off to a very Barrie Welland game
Justin
start here tonight.
Gideon.
So here's Justin Gideon. Still only one away. The numbers for Gideon on the year. Really starting to pick it up here, tail end of the season. He's been on a tear as he enters the month of August. Red hot end to July for Gideon as he takes high for ball 1. So in a spot that would have been 2 outs and a runner still at second base, turns into 1 away with 2 on in scoring position for Barrie. Here's the 1-0. Gideon takes high and away, 2-0. Garces comes set and deals. Gideon wave and a miss. The 2-1. Gideon foul just out in front of a breaking ball. It'll even the count at 2-2. Garces taking his time on a 2-2 offering. Now has the sign, he'll come set. Here's the pitch. Gideon takes away, and the count again is run full here Garces up to 16 pitches, still not a ton. But again, 7 balls, 8 strikes, eerie similar to how Teodoro Ortega started tonight. A 3-2 pitch to Gideon. And he fouls it off, just off to our left. We'll get another 3-2 pitch. Gideon under it, in the air to right field. Keys backing up, makes the catch this time. Tagging from third is Weisner, and we are tied as Gideon, a sac fly, draws us even here in the bottom of the first.
Batting 6, catcher number 23, Robert Mullen.
Throw comes into third as Ethan Mann, smart decision to stay at second, and here's Robbie Mullen with 2 away. Here's a matchup IBL and now CBL fans have seen a ton. Robbie Mullen in the box against the lefty Garces. Mullen tried to jump him on a fastball, but fouls it off 0-1. An 0-1. Down and away. Garces checks the runner at second. Now offers off the plate. I saw Robbie Mullen say nope. 2-1. Good pitch by Garces. Mullen. It's a better take from him. Garces checks second, now comes home. Mullen, bouncer on the ground is short. Tough hop for Brandon Hernandez. He'll throw on the money to first base in time to retire the side.
Let's head down to the field in front of that
Welland
Jackfish
down
Dodo.
2 before they
It's
even
time
got the
for the
bats going.
elbow blast
Tie it
presented
up, and a
by
miscue in right
Doc
field by
McGilligan.
Clayton
Back
Keys.
down
Abe and
to the
Weisner
director of
cash
fun.
after 1-2-2 as we go to the second.
Last time presented by Doc McGilligan's. I got Bree and Tony versus Emma and Lisa. Here's how this works. When I say go, you're gonna grab a bubble, bring it down, and pop it with your contestant without using your hands or feet. First contestant to pop 3 the quickest wins $25 to Doc McGilligan's. Fanatics, my name's Chad and I like to rock. I have a question. Are you ready? On your mark, get set, go! Couple rock stars here, we love it. Oh, Jesus. That's not how that works, Bree. Sir, are you okay? Yeah, he's fine. Jesus. All right, it's only close. Oh, jeez, Bree. All right, last one. Here we go. It's not even going to be close. Bree's on a runner. There we go. Congratulations. You're walking home with $20 to Doc McGilligan. Fanatics, make some noise for our contestants. They were great. We'll be back. Again, I like to rock. Let's go.
Want to wear the fish? Visit the new tackle box on the first base side of the stadium or online at shop.wellandjackfish.com for all your Fanatic needs. Snag a foul ball? Visit us at Fan Services located at the front gate and redeem your foul ball for a brand new Jackfish logo baseball, perfect for post-game autographs. Leading off the second inning for Barrie, second baseman number 0, Francisco Hernandez.
Francisco Hernandez leads off the top of the second for the Barrie Baycats, showing bunt. Yes, he'll bunt it through foul. Out of town scoreboard, one other game going on. It's also a big one for two different reasons. Guelph eyeing to get up out of that 5 seed. Try to avoid that wild card play-in. As the 0-1's on the way. Checked his swing. He definitely went. Yes, says the first base umpire. It's 0-2 on Hernandez. Kitchener pretty much needs to win out to have a shot to get into the Canadian Baseball League playoffs this year. And they're off to a good start. Trent Lawson, a 3-run shot off Edgar Garcia. As that game is in the top of the second inning.
Everybody clap your hands.
And the Kitchener Panthers a 3-0 lead over Guelph.
Come on, y'all.
That game in Kitchener, so I'm sure that's the first of many out of the ballpark tonight. We'll keep you updated on that as Hernandez stays alive on an 0-2 pitch. Due up for the Baycats here in the second. Hernandez followed by Hull and Keys. The 0-2 pitch. On the ground is second. Weisner's got it sized up on the first, one away.
Third baseman, number 28, Noah Hall.
And here's Noah Hall, who walks into the batter's box without a bat. He's going to pick up the bat that Hernandez just swung with, and he's going to swing it here. And on the first pitch, he pumps one into the air. That to Jonah Weisner. He'll backpedal and make the catch, and maybe they should toss that bat aside. 2 away quickly here in the second, and no, Clayton Keys is going to use the same baseball bat. So Keys will step in with 2 away quickly. First pitch to Keys. At the knees for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball. That ball's going to spin foul. Mullen smartly going to pick it up. And it's 0-2 here. Ortega's 0-2 pitch draws outside. Keys would love a shot here to make up for the error in the first. Ortega's 1-2 pitch, breaking ball. It's right there. Strike 3 called. Keys away looking. How about a bounce back 7-pitch inning for Teodoro Ortega? To the bottom of the second we go. Tied at 2.
Some free tarps, courtesy of the Director of Fun, bringing out all the goodies tonight. The Director of Fun also wants to find tonight's fan of the game. The fan of the game will go to the loudest, to the craziest fanatic here at the pond. So make some noise if you want to be tonight's fan of the game. Let's hear you, fanatics. And fans, don't forget, season membership renewals are now available for the 2027 season. Renew before September 2nd and receive the first round of the 2026 playoffs for free. Visit wellandjackfish.com/2027 to learn more, or visit our box office tonight to renew. Leading off the second inning for your Jackfish, designated hitter, number 24, Grayson Barrett.
Grayson Barrett will lead things off, bottom of the second. Thanks for joining us tonight. Gorgeous night for baseball here in the Rose City. I'm Alec Murray with you as Barrett hacking away at a first pitch, 0-1. It'll be Grayson, Luther, and Gio Morello, bottom third of the Jackfish order here tonight, due up in the second. The 0-1. Off the end of Barrett's bat, a flare into left field. Coming on is Noel McGarry Doyle. Coming out is Brandon Hernandez. He'll make the catch, one away.
The shortstop, number 20, Brendan Luther.
So with one away, that'll bring in Brendan Luther. Good crowd filing in here late tonight. Breaking ball to start Luther is a called strike one. Another breaking ball. Luther sends that one deep down the left field line, slicing foul. Boy, did that ball carry off the bat. It's another night where the ball's going to fly here at Welland Stadium. We saw it in the first inning. And again, Luther, right off the end of his bat, carried all the way to the warning track. So he'll step in now in the hole 0-2. Garces, a couple of shakes. Now he's got his shine. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Luther chases, two away.
Your center fielder, number 11, Gio Morello.
So here's Gio Morello coming in red hot after the past week. How about 7 for 11 last week for Gio Morello? Pair of extra base hits, triple in there as well. Drove in a pair, a couple of stolen bases for Gio. Out of the 9-hole nonetheless, as Morello steps in against Garces with two away. Strike one called on the outside corner. The 0-1. Big breaking ball stays inside. Quick pitch. Gio waving a miss, 1-2. Garces trying to match Ortega with a quick inning himself. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Well away, 2-2. Says that time spikes it in the dirt, and the counts run full. Daike Abe hoping for a shot here in the inning. He's on deck. The 3-2 from Frank Garces. Breaking ball fouled off by Gio, maybe playable. Overhaul the third baseman, but it's into the Jackfish dugout. Another 3-2 on the way. Swung on and missed, strike three. Garces back-to-back strikeouts. He goes 1-2-3 in the second as well. We go to the third, not in at 2.
It's time for the beer mile. Back down to the field, Director of Fun, Ryan Harrison. It's all yours.
All right, Fanatics, it wouldn't be Thirsty Thursday with a little beer mile challenge. Here we go. We got Matt, Hayden, and Nick. Here's how this works. They're going to line up just across from the bullpen mound there. They're going to spin around 10 times and race it down to me. First contestant across the line wins a free oil change, courtesy of Elevate Auto Truck and Trailer. Fanatics, make some noise for our contestants! Hurry up, you can of beer. Keep going. All right, are you ready? On your mark, get set, spin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run. You're off. Get out there, beer cans. Look at them go. That's the quickest beer cans I've ever seen. You don't even know who's who. Congratulations, sir. You're walking home with a free oil change courtesy of Elevate Truck and Trailer. One more time for our beer cans. Workday grades.
Close race right there. Want to get involved with the fish? 2026 corporate packages are now available. Learn more at wellandjackfish.com/corporate or call 905-735-9834. Leading off the third inning for the Baycats, catcher number 29, Christian Payol Genosar.
Top of the third. Welcome back to the ballpark. Teodoro Ortega. His first pitch of the inning is high for ball one. Ortega gets 9-1-2 here in the inning. There's a strike at the knees. Christian Payol Genosar leading off the inning for Barrie. Juan Cyprian out of the lineup behind the plate. 1-1, breaking ball. That ball's crushed in the air, deep left field, back at the wall, and that one is off the top of the wall. Throw into second is not in time, and a leadoff double out of the 9-hole for Payol Genosar. And Barrie as the leadoff man in scoring
Left
position.
fielder Noel McGarry Doyle.
I'm not wearing underwear today. No, I'm not wearing underwear today. Not that you probably care much about my underwear. Still, nonetheless, I gotta say.
Just missed a home run.
I'm not wearing
to left field. But he turns it back to the top of his lineup here in Noel McGarry-Doyle, who walked and scored back in the first. Big hack from McGarry-Doyle, 0-1. One of the best leadoff men in the league, Noel McGarry-Doyle. The 0-1. That ball's going to be sent toward the gap in left center field. That's going to be to the wall. That'll cash a run. McGarry-Doyle into second. An RBI double for Noel McGarry-Doyle, and Barrie's back on top.
Shortstop Brandon Hernandez.
So 4 pitches for Ortega, and all of a sudden the Jackfish are back down a run here in the third, and Robbie Mullen's going to go out and have a chat with his starter here, and that'll get the bullpen going right away here early. Eric Pettipies throwing down the left side for the Welland Jackfish here. And now the thing is, Ortega's going to deal with the middle of this Barrie order now. Back-to-back doubles to start the third for Barrie. And here's Brandon Hernandez. Showing bunt, right back to the pitcher Ortega. One play is to first, he makes it. That'll advance McGarry-Doyle up to third.
Center fielder Kenise Ejo.
So now Kenise Ejo and Ryan Rio have a shot here with less than 2 away to cash this run from third. And you like your chances with those two due up here. Called strike to Ejo. The 0-1. In there at 91 from Teodoro Ortega. For a called strike, it's 0-2. Ortega long stare. He'll come set. The 0-2 pitch on the way, just off the plate at 92. Great spot from Ortega. Better take from Kenise Ejo. Ryan Rio on deck. Here's the 1-2. Right there. Strike 3 called. Ejo knew it. 2 away as Ortega bounces back and gets back-to-back outs.
Designated.
That'll bring in Ryan Rio. Ortega just missed off that outside part of the plate the pitch before. This time he comes back inside with paint. And Ejo, no argument from him as he walks back to the dugout. And here's Ryan Rio, who's 1 for 1 with a homer back in the first. Strike 1 on the outside corner at 90. Macabrota on deck. They're trying to leave him there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Huge swing and a miss from Rio. 92 from Ortega to get ahead 0-2. Huge run at third. Ortega trying to strand it. He comes set. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside. Has a couple of ways here if he wants. See if Rio will chase outside the zone. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. 92 on the gun from Ortega. And he retires three straight to strand McGarry Doyle at third. Huge pitch. Baycats take the lead back here 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the third.
Ryan, take it away. Fans with me up in the booth tonight. Special guest announcer. He wants to be an announcer in the future. All the way from Toronto. Please, let's hear it for 13-year-old James Talon.
Leading off for the third inning, left fielder, number 6, Daike Abe.
Yeah. To the bottom of the third we go. Thanks for joining us. Alec Murray, top of the order, due here for the Jackfish. Abe Weisner, man, against Frank Garces. Abe's 1 for 1 tonight. First pitch is a called strike to Abe, catching the outside Black. Abe led off the ball game with a base hit. That one's to left field on a rope, right to the glove of Noel McGarry Doyle. One away.
Batting next, second baseman, number 4, Jonah Weisner.
So that'll bring in Jonah Weisner with 1 away. Weisner drew a walk back in the first. Goes after the first pitch and slices it foul. An 0-1 coming to Weisner. A little quick pitch from Garces, just missed. Downstairs, 2-1. Garces 2-1, high and away, and it's 3-1 again to Weisner. Garces has the side. Now coming to 3-1. Inside and away, and it's another walk for Jonah Weisner with one away. He's aboard at first base for Ethan Mann.
Batting next, first baseman number 15, Ethan Mann.
So here's Ethan Mann, who reached on an error back in the first. Mann again in with the runner aboard, and Weisner will take his lead off first. Righty-lefty matchup here. Garces, the pitch. Ethan Mann in the air to center field. That ball is going to be back. It's off the wall. It's going to bounce over, and a ground rule double is going to save Barrie a run as Mann will pull into second, and now runners in scoring position for James Smybert.
Third baseman number 5, James Smybert.
Jonah Weisner scores on that baseball if it stays in the ballpark, as that ball was ripped to center field by Ethan Mann. He's now got himself a double. And again, this part of the order for the Jackfish, threatening with runners at second and third for James Smybert with less than 2 away. Garces finds the corner for a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. Smybert, did he hold up? They say he did, down to third base. 1-1 the count. And Garces, obviously frustrated, will take his time off the mound, and now he'll step back up. Smybert grounding out back in the first inning. Huge gap in left center field for Smack Smack. The 1-1 pitch. They set up outside. Here it is. Big wave and a miss. Garces missed his spot, but he still fooled Smybert. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Smybert. Big spot here in the third. Jackfish trying to draw back even. Here comes the 1-2. It's fouled off up over top of our heads as Smybert stays alive. He'll step back in on a 1-2 count. Trying to go back outside again. Here's the 1-2. Smybert fights it off once more. Heck of a fight off by James Smybert to stay alive. The 1-2 on the way. Smybert, high chopper down the line at first. Macabrota has it. Toss. In time to get Smybert, but a run will score. And we're tied again. As Weisner will cash. Only one play for the Baycats there. And that was to first. And that'll bring in Justin Gideon.
Next up, right fielder, number 25, Justin Gideon.
Man advances up to third base on the fielder's choice. Here's Gideon. Gideon was showing bunt momentarily there, pulling back for ball one. Fouled off. Garces 1-1. Big cut and miss from Gideon. Now ahead 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is well away. Garces set. The 2-2 to Gideon. Trying to strand a runner at third. Away again, and the count runs full. Garces, the pitch. Gideon fights it off to stay alive. Garces taking his time here. Fans getting restless. On the 3-2. Now he'll offer. And a little hack for Gideon to stay alive again. He's not expecting breaking ball. Great plate appearance here from Justin Gideon. Heck of a battle. Another 3-2 on the way. Wave and a miss. Elevates. Does Garces and gets Gideon to win the battle. But Welland ties it up at 3 as we head to the fourth here at Welland Stadium.
Let's hear it for James Talon. And now, Fanatics, get on your feet if you're ready for the impact of the game, presented by Impact Promotion. Stand right now to get your ice cold beverages, including an ice cold pond water lager or slippery fish light by Newark Brewing. Please drink responsibly. Welland Stadium stops serving alcohol at the end of the 7th inning. Say hi to Trevor. Get your beer in the grandstand, or Denise at the Catch Beer Bar. Leading off the 4th inning for the Barrie Baycats, first baseman Nolan Macabroda.
Nolan Macabroda leading off the top of the 4th here for the Barrie Baycats. 5, 6, 7. As Ortega starts him off with a breaking ball in the dirt. Macabroda lays off for ball 1. Flew out to left field back in the 1st inning, did Macabroda. That ended the top of the 1st. And now time is being called here by the home plate umpire, Ben Mercier. It'll reset. The 0-1. Wave and a miss. 1-1 the count now. Should be, I believe, 1-1. The board's showing 0-2. So it is an 0-2 count. Check that. Here's the pitch. Foul tip. Mullen can't hang on. I guess the first pitch, Macabroda did chop it foul, and that was the reason for the time being called by Ben Mercier. Want to clear that up. So it is an 0-2 count. Macabroda into survival mode now here. Ortega, 0-2 again. High. The 1-2 from Teo, wave and a miss, strike 3, goes off speed for his 4th punch out of the night, 1 away.
Center fielder Kenise Ejo.
3 straight strikeouts dating back to the 3rd inning for Theodore Ortega. And here's Francisco Hernandez. And a called strike. That pitch draws high, 1-1. Huge cut and a miss, just getting a piece of it, Hernandez, and it's 1-2. Kill-offer with a 1-2. High. The 2-2 pitch, wave and a miss, strike three. 4 consecutive punch-outs for Tio Ortega.
Yep, Jared's loving
2
it.
down
You're
quickly,
loving it.
5th of the night.
Tries at Welland McDonald locations. That's 5 strikeouts tonight.
And here's Noah Hall. Ortega in a groove. Right in pace. Here's the first pitch to Hall. Wave and a miss, strike 1. Bottom fell out of it. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ortega looking to strike out the side. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him, strike 3. Ortega downs the side via the K. He's punched out 5 consecutive. He's got 6 on the night. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 3-3 here in Welland.
All right, fans, they got one. Jackfish. Visit Tailgates Bar and Grill, 200 Fitch Street here in Welland, and join the Fanatics every road game at Tailgates as the official road game viewing location during the 2026 season. Fans, are you ready to party? Your group, your ball team, your birthday party can join us here at the pond. Visit fan services at the front gate or wellandjackfish.com/groups for more information about our all-inclusive group tickets and Newark Barge party deck. Perfect for any occasion. Group tickets are on sale now for all remaining 2026 Welland Jackfish home games. Leading off the 4th inning for your Welland Jackfish, catcher number 23, Robert Mullen.
Robbie Mullen, the leadoff man here in the 4th for the Welland Jackfish. Thank you for joining us on Jackfish TV. I'm Alec Murray alongside here tonight. Frank Garces back to work for the Baycats as his first pitch is well off the plate. The 1-0 to Robbie. That's there for a called strike, and Robbie checking with Ben Mercier. The 1-1. That's away for ball 2. Payul, Genosa really trying to frame those pitches behind the plate that are well off. Two one. Even at 2-2 now. Garces with a quick pitch to Mullen. It's down and inside, and the counts run full. Great take by Robbie. It's a tough pitch to lay off of, and now we'll see what Garces decides to do. Calls him out on strikes. Mullen down looking. He doesn't agree with the call. Thought it was off. Nonetheless, Garces sits him down on away.
Your designated hitter, number 24, Grayson Barrett.
And that'll bring in Grayson Barrett. Grayson Barrett swinging a drive high and deep right field. Gee, baby, goodbye. Ninth of the campaign.
Fans, get on your feet for number 24.
And the Welland Jackfish take the lead for the first time tonight. Grayson Barrett's first line ball back here at Welland Stadium is a no-doubter. 4-3 Fish on top.
Now at the dish for the Fish.
Well, he was sitting first pitch fastball. That's exactly what he got, and he did not miss it. Way out of here, midway through the mesh in right field, and that'll bring in Brendan Luther. So a 2-0 count here for Luther. As the count now runs to 3-0. Garces gives up the home run and has now gone 3-0 to Luther. That'll find the plate for a called strike. Garces quick pitch, Luther fouls it off, and the count now full. And Luther taking his time now here. Garces quick pitched him on the 3-1. A full count pitch on the way. Luther again sends it off foul. Garces, another 3-2. Downstairs, ball 4. So the solo shot to Barrett, followed by a walk to Luther.
Your center fielder, number 11, Gio Morello.
So the bottom of the order cooking here is Gio Morello. Will try and turn it back to the top, and Daike Abe with a runner on and 1 out. Gio Morello, high and deep to center field. That ball is caught. Canisijo up against 400 in dead central. Makes an outstanding catch, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 6, Daike.
Any other part of the ballpark, that's a 2-run jack. Canisijo read it perfectly. And now there's 2 away for Daike Abe. Gio hit his first home run in Chatham last weekend. He was about a foot shy from his second of the season. Taking off for second base, Luther. Throw down is a bullet, and they got him. So Luther thrown out on the base paths. Abe will have to wait to hit until the top as we roll to the 5th. But Grayson Barrett, long ball, 4-3 fish on top as we go to the 5th.
Country living. Chad, tell us all about it.
It wouldn't be Nickelback Rock Night if we didn't do a little guitar hero. We got Tamara and Shelly. Here's how this works. They're going to put one of my songs on. They're going to jam out on their guitars. Those are actual Guitar Hero guitars. And we're going to vote who the best rocker is here tonight at the Pond. Fanatics, are you ready? Hold on. I asked a question. Are you ready? Hit it. Hit one of my favorites. Louder, she says. Wow. Yep. Samara's got it. I don't know what's happening over here. I would never do this on stage, ever. Okay. All right, fans. Here we go. Do you like Shelly? This is Shelly, by the way. Okay. Do you like Tamara? Shelly. Lukewarm. Tamara. Congratulations to her. You're walking home with a gift card to MB Country Living. Fanatics, one more time for Air Guitar Heroes. Guitar Heroes. We'll be back.
Leading off the 5th inning for Barrie, right fielder Clayton Keys.
Here we go. Moving on to the 5th inning here as Ortega missing inside for ball 1. Jackfish have the lead for the first time tonight here as we move into the 5th inning. That one hurts. As Keys will step out and reset. It'll be Keys, Payol, Janosar, and then back to the top of the Barrie order. Ortega's 1-1. Wave and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2 on the way to Keys. No. Heck of a pitch. Just off, says Ben Mercier. The count will go to 2-2. Ortega offers. That ball's high in the air to center field. Gio Morello's got a read on it. He'll take a few steps to his left and make the catch. Leadoff man gone. Here to open the 5th.
There's hydrogen and helium, the lithium, beryllium, carbon everywhere, nitrogen all through the air.
Catcher Christian Payol Janosar.
To light up the sign, sodium for salty times, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, and sulfur, chlorine, and argon.
Huge cut and miss from the backstop. Payol Janosar. He's got a double and scored on his card tonight. That was back in the 3rd. Ortega, paint, 0-2. Noel McGarry Doyle, he's going to hit this inning. You'd like to see him with the bases empty. Tio's 0-2. Breaking ball, fought off. Up in the air, maybe playable for Ethan Mann. Over near the bullpen. Makes the catch over the shoulder. Heck of a play, 2 away here in the 5th. And they will see McGarry Doyle with the bases empty and 2 away. Third time through the order as McGarry Doyle steps in. On the ground, just past the outstretched glove of Jonah Weisner into right field. Ortega had retired 8 straight before that base hit from McGarry Doyle, and now that'll bring in Brandon Hernandez with a runner on. McGarry Doyle tonight is 2 for 2. He's been on base all 3 times. Single, double, and he scored a run. He's also stolen the base. And he's aboard again here in the 5th. Taking off again, McGarry Doyle, but that pitch is fouled off. Ortega long stare. The 0-1 is high. Another one fouled off. That one off the pole right on the backstop. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Throw down is in plenty of time. Perfect on the money. Didn't really matter. It was a strikeout anyways as Ortega walks off, inning over. Another scoreless frame for Teal Ortega.
50-50
As we head to the bottom of the fifth, Fish lead 4-3.
$1,200 already. Get those 50-50 tickets tonight. And fans, at this time, please focus your attention down the left field line. It's time for our official Princess Crowning by our very own Belle of the Ballpark.
Greetings, loyal subjects. I am so happy to be here. Are we having fun tonight? Let's try that one more time. Are we having fun tonight, fanatics? There we go. Much better. Thank you. I am here on important royal business to crown Isla our princess of the game. Are you excited? All right, Isla. That's okay. I just have one question for you. Are you going to rule this diamond with lots of love and enthusiasm the entire game? That's a yes. Can we give her a round of applause? Then, Isla, by the power vested in me, I am proud to crown you Princess of the Game.
Fans, don't forget, season membership renewals are now available for the 2027 season. Don't forget, you get free first-round playoffs this year. Visit wellandjackfish.com/2027. Leading off the fifth for the Fish. Left fielder number 6, Daike Abe.
To the bottom of the fifth we go. Alec Murray with you. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night. Called strike to Abe on the first pitch. It'll be 1-2-3 for Frank Garces here in the inning. Abe chomps that one foul off his front leg. 0-2 now. Garces, long look, and an 0-2 on the way to Abe. Able to protect. Abe again fights one off to protect. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Abe sends that one to left field. Drifting away, giving it a look was McGarry Doyle, comes up short. And Abe just stick it in there against Garces. Now up to 75 pitches on the night. Daike Abe in the air to center field. Kanisijo turning around, drifting back up against, and a nice running catch again. Kanisijo in center field. Abe gave that one a ride, but again to the wrong man as Kanisijo hunts down another one.
Second baseman, number 4, Jonah Weisner.
Quick pitch to Weisner and puts it in the zone for strike one. And it's 0-2. Weisner says, whoa. And now he's going to call time here and reset. Couple of shakes from Garces, and now he's got his sign. The 0-2. And strike three call to Jonah Weisner as he tips it into the mitt. Oh, the catcher quickly
baseman,
2 away.
Number 15, Ethan Mann.
So that'll bring in Ethan Mann here on the night, 1 for 2. Double back in the third. Mann attacking the first pitch. Way out in front of it, 0-1. Garces and a quick pitch again in dirt that time on a 1. Really working quickly now here in this inning, Frank Garces. And again, Mann looking for a fastball, gets another off-speed pitch, and it's 1-2. I wouldn't be surprised if Mann sees nothing but off speeds in this at-bat. Garces again, long time now, rocks into the 1-2 outside. Again, some more shakes from Frank Garces. Now an odd yes. Into the quick pitch again. Mann breaks his bat on the ground is short. Hernandez going to be a tough play. In time to get Mann by a step. And that'll end the inning. So a nice clean 1-2-3 inning for Frank Garces through the top of the order for the Welland Jackfish. We head to the 6th. Jackfish on top 4-3.
Contestants are getting set. Chad, tell us who's taking part tonight.
All right. We got Alex and Nolan here for the Empty Bellies Dizzy Bat Race. That's right, they're here tonight. Here's how this works. When I say go, head to bat, bat to floor, spin around until I say stop. At what point you have to get off your butt, probably. Hit the ball off the tee. First contestant to do so wins $25 to our good friends at Empty Bellies. Fanatics, make some noise! On your mark, get set, go! They're off. You gotta spin faster than that, big guy. Yeah. You're going too fast. That's fine. Shake their children. Leave them alone. Ruthless. What do you guys think? I love it. Yeah. Chatterproops. Keep going. We're not dizzy yet. You don't know what dizzy is. This feels wrong, guys. This just feels wrong. No, it doesn't. Okay. You guys ready? You think we're ready? You ready now? All right, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Go! Congratulations, walking home with $200 at Empty Bellies. But make some noise for the kids. Yeah, they're kids. You jerks. Unbelievable. Look at that.
Fans, don't forget, if you snag a foul ball, visit us at Fan Services. Look at the front gate and redeem your foul ball for a Jackfish Championship pennant. Perfect for post-game autographs. Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Welland Jackfish. Number 14, Eric Pettipiece. Leading off the inning for the Baycats, center fielder, Kenise Ejo.
New pitcher into the ball game for the Welland Jackfish as Teodoro Ortega exits. Struggled early on, did Ortega. Really good in the back 3 innings for him. Really the last 4 innings. First inning was troublesome. 5 was the most he saw in an inning. As the 6th inning goes to Eric Pettipiece. There are the numbers for him on the campaign. Just about that 30 innings pitch mark. The ERA up there around 5. 27 strikeouts, 2-2 record for Pettipiece. 2-1 count. He gets the meat of the Barrie order with Ejo, Rio, and Macabrota. If he can get Ejo here, he gets back-to-back lefties. 2-1 pitch. He's not going to get Ejo. Ejo's going to jump one into center field. Base hit. Leadoff man on here in the 6th.
Designated hitter Ryan Rijo.
So here's who he's really in to get, and that's Rio and Macabrota. Rio, a great double play candidate, but you got to be careful to him. Homered back in the 1st. That time gave Barrie a 2-0 lead before Welland had even hit. Battled back as that's a called strike, and Rio doesn't like the call. He thought that was low and inside. Nonetheless, now behind 0-1. Pettipiece set. Ejo a threat to run. On the ground is second. 4, 6, 3. Double play. There it is. And on 1 pitch, 2 away here in the 6th inning.
First baseman Nolan Macabrota.
So now 2 away, and Nolan Macabrota, who's 0 for 2, steps in. Ball 1 to Macabrota. Nakamura watches strike one down. Pettipiece on the 1-1. Big hack and a miss from Nakamura. Now Pettipiece ahead 1-2. Trying to have a nice, clean inning for Eric Pettipiece. Here's the pitch. It's on the corner, strike three. Ben Mercier rings up Nakamura. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Pettipiece sees the minimum. Jackfish lead 4-3.
Wherever you go, wherever you stay, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. No matter how far, how broken you are, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. Always.
What are you guys doing today?
Having fun. You gotta act nice to get that hug. It don't matter if you stuck inside that mud. The sun's still gonna be shining down on us. If you ever felt left out, burdened or weak, I promise that the lie straight from the enemy. Coming for your mind, body, soul, and energy. But do not be deceived, cause you are loved, you are chosen. Your body isn't broken. For every door that closes, a better one gets open. You got a light inside, too radiant to hide. If you don't think so, let me change your mind. Wherever you go, wherever you stay, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. No matter how far, how broken you are, don't you forget that love is always coming your way.
Good luck in your future endeavors. Theo Wan, the one and only, here at the pond tonight. Your attention, please. Now in right field for the Baycats, number 47, Brandon Daly. Leading off the sixth inning for your Jackfish. Third baseman, number 5, James Smybert.
Bottom of the sixth inning, James Smybert stepping in to lead off things here. Garces, first pitch is off the plate for ball one. New right fielder for the Barrie Baycats, Brendan Daly, takes over for Clayton Keys as a defensive replacement. Smybert waves and misses, 1-1. Getting on deck, followed by Robbie Mullen, due up here in the sixth for the Jackfish. The 1-1. In there for a called strike, 1-2. What a ball game we've had here tonight, as expected between these two clubs. The 1-2 pitch to Smybert. That's away, it'll even it up. Smybert stays alive as he fouls it back. It's Eric Johnson getting loose down the left side for the Welland Jackfish. Turned into that late inning, 7th/8th inning guy. Check down. He held up, says the third base umpire. And the count is run full here. And Garces going to strike a pose on the infield and take a look down at the third base umpire. He thought he went. Now he's going to go back behind the mound and take his time.
50 tickets tonight.
Garces still looking toward the third base umpire here. Second time tonight, he hasn't been happy with the call. He'll try to come back with a 3-2. Smybert fouls it off. Clip the catcher. Good at bat here from James Smybert to lead off the inning. Another 3-2 pitch on the way from Garces. Here it is. Walk out. Up and in at Smybert as he bows out of the way. Leadoff walk for Frank Garces. Smybert will trot down to first base. And here's Justin Gideon. Nobody up in the Barrie bullpen just yet. Garces is getting up there in the pitch count.
25, Justin Gideon.
And here's Justin Gideon. Gideon showing bunt and pulling back. Strike one called. Crowd really getting into this one here late. The 0-1. Justin Gideon sends one high and deep in the air to center field. Canisijo again on the warning track makes the catch. One away.
Your catcher, number 23, Robert Mullen.
Jackfish have hit a ton of balls to center field tonight as Robert Mullen now steps in with one away and one on. Grayson Barrett on deck. Mullen looking for his first knock of the night. 0 for 2 on his card here tonight against Garces. Downstairs for ball one. On awaits the 1-0 pitch. That's on a rope into left field, down the line, base hit, Robbie Mullen. Smybert can only move up to second base as McGarry Doyle will get that baseball in. And the Jackfish have a pair on here for Grayson Barrett with only one away. Well, Barrett's got the big swing so far tonight. 1 for 2. It was a solo shot back in the fourth. And now that Barrie bullpen's going to get stirring down the line. Garces motioning to his infielder. And getting loose in a hurry down that right side as Barrett takes away for ball one. I believe that is one of the newly acquired relievers from the Barrie Baycats. if I'm not mistaken, warming up or starting to stretch. High and out, 2-0. Barrett hacks it foul. Garces trying to get out of a jam, 2-1 to Barrett. Sharp line drive, foul up onto the berm, and the count's even at 2-2. Grayson Barrett looking for another big spot here. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Locked in a battle here in a big spot, bottom of the sixth. Another 2-2. High and away, and the count runs full. Payout pitch on the way from Garces. Grayson Barrett, foul. What a battle between these two here in the sixth. Another 3-2 to Barrett. Outside, ball four, and the bases are loaded. What an at-bat from Grayson Barrett. Not trying to do anything too much, and the bases will be full for Brendan Luther. Second walk of the inning for Frank Garces.
Brendan Luther.
So now it turns to Brendan Luther. Here with the bases full. Called strike one. Heck of a job behind the plate. Able to block that baseball. That's a run if it gets by. A 1-1 count. Bottom of the 6th, bases full. 1-1 on the way to Luther. Just off the plate, 2-1. Garces really taking his time. Nowhere to put Luther. 2-1. Brendan Luther on the ground is short. Bobbled by the shortstop. They get nobody. Everybody's safe, and a run will score. Brandon Hernandez take way too much time. And an E6 keeps everybody safe. In what could have been an inning-ending double play, they get nobody. And a 2-run lead for Welland.
Your center fielder, number 11, Gio Morello.
Second error of the night for the Barrie Baycats, and Frank Garces can't believe it. Regathered himself, but then no real effort. Hernandez to second base, almost thought he had him, no problem. Grayson Barrett with a hustle beats the throw, and now it's Gio Morello. Huge hack and a miss, 0-1. Morello in a spot he can really shake this thing open here in the 6th. Bouncer down the third base line, foul. And Garces has got him 0-2. Abe on deck. It'll be an 0-2 pitch here to Gio. Able to protect as he fouls it off up and out of play. A 112 pitches on the night for Garces, still working here in the 6th. Trying to hold his team in it here. That's away for ball 1. The 1-2 from Garces. Way outside, 2-2. Count even at 2-2. Garces again. Long time now. Rocks into the windup. Got him swinging. Heck of a pitch. Frank Garces sits him down. Not a better time for that. And now 2 away. And Daike Abe.
Left fielder, number 6, Daike Abe.
7th man to the plate here in the inning. Jackfish would love to get more than 1 here. And Garces again in trouble here, taking all the time he needs. Daike Abe chant echoing through Welland Stadium as he takes high for ball 1. Abe right back up the middle into center field, base hit. That'll cash a pair. Throw comes into third. Luther going to get caught up in a rundown. And he's tagged out. He would have been safe. They do score a pair of runs, though, on the Abe 2-run single. And it's a 7-3 Jackfish lead, but Barrie is out of the inning. We go to the 7th. Fish on top here on a Thursday night.
Stack and dash with all the details. Here is Chad.
Chad's trying to find the contestant's name on his Apple Watch. Uh-oh. Hey, there we go. All right, Kurt. All right, for next, we got Jeff and Allison versus Courtney and Troy for the CA Niagara Stack and Dash. Here's how it works. When I say go, you take off, come down, grab a donut, bring it back, stack it on your partner. Once all 4 are stacked, you bring it on back to me. First team to cross the line wins $25 in free gas, courtesy of CA Niagara and Shell. Fanatics, I love this one. Are you ready? On your mark, get set, go. They're off. This is their first Jackfish game, by the way. Yeah. Yes. This might be the slowest stack of dash. Make some noise to make it go faster. Everybody, woo! That's better. That's good. Sirs, drop your donuts on the ground. Thank you very much. There's rules to this game. All right, all right, all right. We're trying to get them to slow down, Shank. They're going way too fast, you know. All right, let's speed them up just a smidge. Just a smidge. I helped you. You better win now. And let's hope this is a little bit quicker than the actual race. It kind of is. Oh, it's going to be very tight. Uh-oh. Congratulations, no one fell, but you're walking home with $20 to Shell, courtesy of CAA Niagara. Fanatics, make some noise. Birthday great.
Fans can't make it to a game, head to youtube.com/Welland Jackfish and subscribe to our official YouTube channel today. There you'll find amazing content and watch every home game live, presented by Young's Electric. Leading off the 7th inning for Barrie, second baseman Francisco Hernandez.
We roll on to the 7th inning. Welcome back. Alec Murray with you as Eric Pettipi's back to work. Saw the minimum in his 6th inning of work. Ejo singled, but Rio bounced into a double play, struck out Macabrota, so now he gets the 7th. It's Eric Johnson still warming down the left side for the Jackfish. On the 0-1, huge cut and miss. It's 0-2. Hernandez, Hull, and Brendan Daly. He came in as a defensive replacement in right field earlier for Clayton Keys, who started the ball game for Barrie. Pitch is high. Gripped that one a little too hard as he sends it to the backstop, 2-2. Outside was never a strike, and the count runs full. Fouled off, in on the hands. Pettipiece on another 3-2. Inside, ball 4, leadoff walk to start the inning. And you got to think Pettipiece, the leash is short here. Got to have the bottom of the order without seeing the top until at least the 8th inning if you're Welland Jackfish pitching.
Third baseman Noah Hall.
Pitches away for ball 1. Got to think if Hall reaches here, it's going to be Eric Johnson into the ball game. Two and 0, and Mullen's going to go out and have a chat. And so is Brian Essery. Essery hopped out of that dugout quicker than I've ever seen him as he's to the mound. It's not a matchup spot here anyways, as Johnson the lefty in the bullpen. Got to find the zone here if you're Eric Pettipiece. Quick message from Brian Essery. Johnson looks ready. Ground ball right back up the middle. Luther flipped to second. Turn on the first, not in time, but they get the lead runner. Maybe hit just a little bit too slow to turn 2, but they get one. And a huge out at that in the 7th.
Right fielder Brendan Daly.
Called strike 1. Brendan Daly, the hitter, his first at bat tonight. Wave and a miss, 0-2. Pettipies comes set on an 0-2 pitch. Outside.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
Right at the knees. Got him looking. Strike 3. Oh, whatever Brian Essery said worked. Eric Pettipies quickly 2 away now here. Froze him with a fastball.
Catcher
Daly.
Bale Genesar.
Gone looking. And now Christian Bale Genesar with 2 away steps in for Barrie. First pitch is outside for ball 1. This is a spot where you got to get the 9-hole hitter here. You do not want to see Noel McGarry-Doyle with runners on in the 7th. Got to throw strikes. Pettipies has gone 2-0. If it gets to the top of the order here, it will be Eric Johnson. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0. A 4-pitch walk to the 9-hole hitter will turn it back to the top of the order. Didn't even throw him a strike, and there it is. Brian Essery, that's going to be it for Eric Pettipies. Noel McGarry-Doyle will not see him. It's going to be Eric Johnson looking for a huge out here in the 7th. Pettipies got 5. Could not finish his outing, but nonetheless, great job from Eric Pettipies as he exits, leaving 2 on to a nice ovation. And here's Eric Johnson into the ball game for the Welland Jackfish. So Johnson in a huge spot. 2 on, up by 4. Top of the
Your
Barrie
attention,
order
please.
on.
Now pitching for your Welland Jackfish. Number 18, Eric Johnson. So we'll let Eric Johnson get warm here. We'll step aside momentarily. We'll be back here, top of the 7th, 7-3. Fish on top, Barrie threatening.
Niagara College Vault.
Did you know your dollar does more in Niagara with Penn Financial? And you get the same benefits and rates, except we get to know you better, like true neighbors do. Penn Financial, Niagara's truly local credit union.
This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed and it's all because this is how we do.
Want to feel more? Crunch Fitness is how you do it.
There are the numbers on Eric Johnson. 20-plus innings, a 2-1 record. The ERA at 3.52. 38 punch-outs. for Johnson, and he needs one out here in the inning. Against Barrie's best hitter, Noel McGarry Doyle.
Now
Best
batting
on
for
best here in the
Barrie,
7th.
Left fielder Noel McGarry Doyle.
Got to be careful. Noel McGarry Doyle loves to look at the first pitch. He's 2 for 2 tonight with a run scored, a double and a single on his night. Head to the top of the Barrie lineup. Two on, two out. Johnson set his first offering. There at 90 for strike one. Johnson's not afraid to challenge. And he gets ahead with a big first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way. Goes breaking ball up near the head of McGarry Doyle, who bows out of the way. Breaking ball slipped out of his hand, leaving the count of 1-1. Wave and a miss, 1-2. Went right back to that same spot. Hall at second. The All Janessar at first. McGarry Doyle at the dish. A 1-2 count. Johnson ready, fires, and it's fouled off. Eric Johnson set. The tall, lengthy lefty on the 1-2 pitch. Again fouled off by McGarry Doyle. One of the hardest guys in the league to put away. It's been 3 fastballs and 1 breaking ball, which almost hit him. Johnson will set again. The 1-2, check swing. Yes, he did! He went around, says the umpire, and the Barrie Baycats are livid. Johnson comes on, gets McGarry Doyle, inning over. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, let's stretch it here at the pond.
Welland zone, Harry Carey.
As always, thank you, Rodney. Okay, fans, we know what this is all about, and it's all about you. Okay, so let's get our message over to the Jackfish and keep them going. So everybody, if you can, get up. Get ready to stretch those legs, those arms, and those lungs, because we're all going to the ball game. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. And it's root for the Jackfish. If they lose, it's a shame, 'cause it's at the old ball game. All right, go Fish, go!
Oh, indeed, as Brent Cologne says, just say OV. Fans, hot diggity dog. Who wants free hot dogs courtesy of Tender Cuts tonight? Hot diggity dog. Fans, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Barrie Baycats, number 52, Boris Fazurka. And leading off the 7th inning for Welland, second baseman, number 4, Jonah Weisner.
Boris Fazurka, the new pitcher into the ball game. First call to the bullpen for the Barrie Baycats here in the bottom of the 7th. Just 5 innings under his belt. Giving up no runs, 4 strikeouts to his name. As the righty relieves Frank Garces. As Fazurka pumps in a called strike 1. Not an ideal night for Frank Garces and the Barrie Ace. Went 6 innings. He gave up 5 earned runs, 2 unearned runs. In his 6 innings of work. The 1-1, Weisner fights it off foul. Jackfish a 7-3 lead. They'll head to London tomorrow night. Take on the London Majors at Labatt. And then to Guelph Saturday. On the road on a Saturday. Odd Saturday off here at the pond. 2-2 count to Jonah Weisner. The circuit comes set. Offers. High and away. The 3-2 pitch, wave and a miss, got him up at 92 from Fazurka, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 15, Ethan Mann.
And now it's Ethan Mann stepping in. Reached on an error in the first. He's 1 for 3 with a ground out. Also double. That came back in the third. Called strike at the knees on the off-speed pitch. Caught a miss. Man, and he's gone on strikes, 2 away. So Fazurka's come in. He's thrown 8 pitches, 2 strikeouts for James Smybert.
Number 5, James Smybert.
Working quickly here. Smybert fouls it back off the screen. And Fazurka's going to step off, and now he's going to ask to run over the sides here with his catcher as he'll come to the mound. And that's an interesting time to have to burn a mound visit. 2 away and an 0-1 count. one's inside on Smybert, able to hold off on it, 1-1. And it looks like again crossed up on the pitch. So Basurka can't get on the same page as his catcher. Peoljan SR. Now the 0-2, wave and a miss, got him anyways, doesn't matter, strike 3 as he goes back to the high fastball. As Vasurka comes in, strikes out the side.
First base side.
Right through the middle of the Jackfish, shorter 2, 3, 4. We head to the 8th.
Wealth Management.
7-3 Fish on top.
Contestants are setting up. Chad is ready to go. Down to the Director of Fun right now.
All right, for next, we got Ryan and Sean versus Ben and Jordan for the IG Wealth Management Fisherman's Race, presented by the Kersey Bear Group. Here's how this works. When I say go, you're going to take off your motorboat, head down, grab a fish, bring it back, drop it in the bucket. First team to do so the quickest wins a $25 gift card to Boston Pizza. Fanatics, make some noise for our competitors! Nice. On your mark, get set, go! They're off. Speedboats. That's one. Keep the noise in here, my friends. They need all the encouragement they can get. He just hit the dock over there. Speed wobbles. All right, we're down to the last one. Here we go. Oh, fish out of water. Uh-oh. And he dropped it. Congratulations, guys. You're all going to $25 to Boston Pizza. Fanatics, one more time for our contestants. We love you all.
Fans, absolutely last call for 50/50 tickets. I think we're approaching $2,500 take home. Last call for 50/50 tickets. Leading off the 8th inning for the Baycats, shortstop Brandon Hernandez.
Brandon Hernandez leading off the top of the 8th here at Welland Stadium. Jackfish on top 7-3. Thanks for joining us tonight. Alec Murray with you. As Eric Johnson gets a nice clean inning to work with here as he pumps in ball 1. Got to go right through the heart of the Barrie order here in the 8th. It'll be Hernandez, Ejo, Rio. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Johnson comes in on the 1-1. Breaking ball stays in. Just can't seem to find that grip for the breaking ball here tonight. Johnson showing a little bit of frustration, but at a 2-1 count. He'll come set on the way to Hernandez. Pumps it in for strike number 2. They're going to go back out there on a 2-2 pitch. And it's hack foul. A 2-2 pitch from Johnson. Missed away, count runs full. Nobody throwing down in the Jackfish bullpen just yet. A couple guys up stretching. It's definitely Pedro de los Santos up and around down there. Johnson got him, went back to it, and got Hernandez to swing and miss. One away. Nasty from Eric Johnson, and that'll bring in Kenise Ejo.
Center fielder Kenise Ejo.
Wave and a miss to the off speed, 0-1. Johnson sent to Ejo. Trying to come back inside. Here's the pitch. Catches the corner. 0-2. Johnson, 0-2 on the way outside. Johnson on a 1-2 pitch again. Here it comes to Ejo, fouled straight back. And Kenise Ejo is going to call time. Now Seattle 1-2 again from Johnson. Here it comes. Got him on the off speed. 2 down. So Johnson's coming to this ball game. He's faced 3 hitters and he sat them all down on strikes. 2 away for Ryan Rio.
Hitter Ryan Rio.
Ryan Rio on the first pitch. He sees high and deep left center field. Abe not going to catch up to it. Bangs off the wall. Rio hijacking Johnson on the first pitch. He's into second with a double. Make Rio 2 for 4 tonight with a double and a homer.
First baseman Nolan
and that'll keep the
Macabrota.
inning going for Nolan Macabrota. Macabrota throws the bat at it on the first pitch. Get in right there. Makes the catch to end the inning. Eric Johnson, brilliant as always. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Fish with a 4-run lead.
All right, fans, Jarrett. Leading off the 8th inning for the Jackfish, right fielder number 25, Justin Gideon.
Gideon, Mullen, and Barrett, the scheduled hitters here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Gideon fouls off the first pitch. Gideon laying off 1-1. It's a pretty identical pitch to the one that Gideon just took for ball one. This one, though, called for a strike, and it's 1-2. Gideon able to stay alive as he's down to all fours, hops right back up. Count will remain 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's away. Good pitch. Gideon takes 3-2. Got him anyways. Comes back with a fastball. And Gideon's down on strikes, 1 away.
Catcher number 23, Robert Mullen.
So Boris Vasurka's coming to this ball game, and he's seen 4 batters. He's K'd 4 batters. And now he gets Robbie Mullen, who tried to attack first pitch, comes up empty. That pitch is going to be high. The 1-1 to Mullen. Really wanted a breaking ball, but again, swung way under it. But Zerka's 1-2 pitch. Got him, not even close. 5 straight Ks for Boris Vasurka. 2 away in the 8th. And here's Grayson Barrett.
Your designated hitter, number 24, Grayson Barrett.
Vasurka coming in at 5 innings under his belt. He hadn't given up a run. Showing why here tonight. Barrett trying to hijack on the first pitch, fouls it off. The 0-1. At the knees, and it's 0-2. Barrett stays alive as he sends that up onto the berm. Looks like it's going to be Eric Johnson's 9th inning to at least start. Nobody warming up down on the left side. Everybody down. The 0-2 from Vasurka. Got him, strike 3. 94. Right by Grayson Barrett. Elevated. He saw 6 batters. He K'd 6 batters. Heck of a night for Boris Vasurka. But the Jackfish up 7-3. We head to the 9th. Last call for the Barrie Baycats.
Leading off the 9th inning for Barrie, second baseman Francisco Hernandez.
So the 22-year-old Czechia native, Boris Vasurka, 6 up, 6 down. All 6 of them via the strikeout. But it's Barrie Baycats down 4 here. Last call for them. As it'll be Francisco Hernandez against Eric Johnson to lead off the 9th. Followed by Hull and Brandon Daly, the scheduled hitters for the Barrie Baycats. Wave and a miss, Hernandez, 0-2. Trying to get the leadoff man here in Hernandez. Johnson, the 0-2, and time granted. Johnson was in his windup. Here comes Johnson's pitch. Yeah, on the outside corner. Yes, sir. Hernandez gone, one away. 4th punch out for Eric Johnson. And now Noah Hall.
Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too.
Third baseman Noah Hall.
Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua.
Hall in on his hands, right to Wisner, 2 down.
Pinch hitting for the Baycats, number 21, Wandy Cyprian.
So here's Wandy Cyprian. He'll pinch hit for Brandon Daly. Baycats down to their last out. Cyprian off the bench. Wave and a miss, 0-1. Johnson comes set. The 0-1. Mullen really wanted that one. No, says Ben Mercier. 1-1. That's going to be a strike on the inside corner. 1-2. And the fans now will come to their feet here at Welland Stadium. Jackfish trying to knock out the Baycats for the first time this year. Give them a third straight loss. Here's the 1-2 outside. We'll do it again. A 2-2 pitch to Johnson. Here it comes. Wave and a miss, strike 3. Barrie loses their third straight. Jackfish get their first win against the Baycats of the season. 7-3 your final score. Eric Johnson gets him out of the 7th and throws a scoreless 8th and 9th to secure the win for the Welland Jackfish. Grayson Barrett, a solo shot. The game-winning home run. That gave the Jackfish the lead 4-3. They did not look back. And Welland gets a huge win in the standings, as we'll pop those up on the screen, DJ. Take a look as the Jackfish add on to their win total. And a big win against the Baycats. We mentioned it. The weekend is going to be tough. Barrie, London, Guelph. They started off with a heck of a win against the Barrie Baycats. There's the updated standings. Jackfish get win number 25. Barrie loses number 14. And they are 20-14. Jackfish. Big win, Daike Abe, player of the game. Let's go down to field level.
Player of the game, Daike Abe. Yes, what do you want to say to the Fanatics, Daike? I can interpret if you want.
Let's go, Jackfish!
He said, I love baseball, and that was fun.
Abe gets the soak. Jackfish get the win as they move again, 25-11. So the Fish, 14 over 500, sit in second place in a battle of 1 and 2 will go down again, this time in London tomorrow night. Majors Jackfish, as the Fish look to string together a second consecutive big win. We'll sign off here from Welland Stadium. Fish get it done. Grayson goes deep. 7-3 the final score. We will see you not this Saturday, but we'll see you next Thursday right here at the pond as we say goodnight from Welland Stadium.